Alright, welcome back to another Bartha's Art live stream. Today, I'm finishing this sketch that I did in yesterday's live stream. By finishing the sketch, I mean just finishing the entire drawing. So yeah, this is one of my better sketches, like, ever. So I'm kind of a little bit scared to, like, totally ruin it, you know? That is a worry that I have. So yeah. I guess we're just gonna get started. I'm gonna pull up the live stream. Hopefully get a few people in here. Yo, no, I ordered. Welcome. Welcome. What's going on? I'm finishing this from yesterday. Yo, Adventure Drawing, what's up? But yeah, this is like one of my best sketches ever, and I'm about to color it in, but it's fine. You know, sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Let me get a little bit less need an eraser. Welcome, Scribbly, to the live stream. Yeah, no, you don't want to know how long this took yesterday. Only like 96 minutes. I'm not sure if that sounds better or worse than just saying it took an hour and a half. There was just, like, the head was done in, like, that was pretty quick, and then I just took forever on the rest of it, which really doesn't make sense. I don't know why it took so long. You gotta take your dog out. Alright, go take that dog out. Can you draw? Cats are better, by the way, but we're not going to start that. Anyways, man, it's crazy how much of an OG ONOI art it is. Okay. This is gonna take a lot of patience. Welcome back. Yeah, ONOI Arted, you would remember when you came up with that really good idea, which was stupid things I do as an artist? That just made me think, I mean, I just remembered that because I was erasing. You know, you gotta erase away from your hand so it doesn't mess up the paper. Goated idea, by the way. I feel like I didn't give you enough credit. I should have put something at the end of the video, like, go subscribe to ONOI Arted. I just cut out. Oh no. Hopefully it's not my internet. I have full Wi-Fi. But anyways, I just said, you're such an OG. Like, and I just thought of the old stupid things I do as an artist video you gave me the idea for. And I feel like I didn't give you enough credit. Alright, no spamming. No, almost just added them as a moderator because... Okay, put user in timeout. You got a new phone? Let's go. What type of phone is it? My mother dropped it and broke it where I couldn't even take a photo. Holy moly. iPhone 17. No way. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's what I have right now. I have a 17 Pro. But that is a good camera if you're still making videos. It's a really good camera. That's hilarious. That's crazy. Guys, I'm not taking any suggestions at all. I'm very sorry. I'm just drawing, alright? Yeah, same. I had diabolical storage. Like, it was unbelievable. 64 gigabytes, but like 40 to 50% of it, or I mean 50 gigabytes out of 64, I think, were taken up by like the base apps and whatever. So everything, like I could only film for like 10 minutes on high quality before I would have to quit. Like I remember that used to be a problem, and then I just got a terabyte of storage instead, and then and now everything's fine. Now I got 256, nice. That's a good upgrade. Really, anything's better than what we had. I mean, 128 would have been like a dream for me, though, I have to say. Back in the day. I don't know why it took me so long to get a new phone. Like, I totally could have done it like a year earlier than I did, but I just waited. I think there's probably a valid reason behind it, but... Oh, well, I was waiting for the iPhone 17 to come out. That's what it was. Now it makes more sense. Because I knew that was going to be a good one. Before that, you know, not a lot of the phones were great. Kind of just copy and paste. CapCut takes up 50... What? 50 gigabytes? That's insane. That's unbelievable. I didn't know it took up that much storage. I need to check on my computer how much storage it takes up, but I think I don't know how it does it, but because each video for me takes up a lot, supposedly, according to CapCut. It's like 5 gigabytes per video. But if that were true, I don't know. Oh no, Arted, what was you've been around forever. Like, what was your favorite era of my YouTube channel? Like, when did you like it the most? It just started pouring. Yeah, I think there's a big storm system going across the US right now. Just started downpouring here a few minutes ago, too. The easiest option if you want to edit your videos. Yeah, CapCut is amazing. I've always used CapCut. I don't know if I would ever use anything different. Yeah, only in Ohio. Alright. I really gotta stay in the lines here. Otherwise I'm cooked. Your internet just got again. I'm not sure if you heard me, but I was asking you what your favorite like era of my YouTube channel was, because you've been around for multiple years, I think, at this point, more than one. So that's a pretty significant portion of at the time my channel has been a thing. It didn't answer. You answered, but it didn't go through. Sorry. You might be able to go back and copy and paste it. But Yeah, something weird is going on with YouTube where like anytime someone tries to send a message, I don't know, I was having the same thing with someone else the other day where they were trying to send a message and it wouldn't go through. Like on their end it went through, but I couldn't see a thing. Hey, well, maybe I don't want a lot of people in the chat, you know, because then I can't read everybody's comments. But I liked the Shrek era. I like tiny Shrek drawings because, like, in the moment it was cool, but I feel like if you did it now, it'd be kind of repetitive. But I like those ideas and, like, yeah, it's just, I don't, like, I'm trying to understand, like, and if you, like, really, like, it would be great to hear it from you, but I'm trying to understand, like, what has changed necessarily with my channel. Like, because I love that era too. That was amazing. But I just, like, I've been falling off for the past 6 months straight. It's been downhill. I don't know what the problem is, why I fell off. You know, like, a few days ago was my lowest viewed day in a year and a half. So something's not working. That's kind of you did say it like 10 times. I didn't notice though. But yeah, no, for like when I started seeing the decline, it was December. I was like, this isn't good. And I talked to a bunch of different people, probably 10 different people total. And they all were like, this is a seasonal, it's probably just seasonal, right? Like, you're going to fall off. And I was like, okay, it's seasonal. Sounds good. But I really knew, I knew for a fact it was not seasonal. And I was saying that, but they were like, no, it's probably seasonal. Here we are 6 months later. It's definitely not seasonal. I'm doing worse than I was last year at this time. I also feel like the art community fell off. Of, like, yes, if you made a really good video, it would do good, but not as well as in, like, 2023, because I feel like stuff like Possible were really popular then. Yeah, I can see that, definitely. The art community definitely fell off. It's not great, but I remember like a year ago, I did a thing where I was like, I'm gonna bring the art community back. I just went around to everybody's videos, commented on them, like, supported them, and I think that worked. I'm not sure if you remember that. I've talked about it before, but I wonder if something like that again would help. You're just really busy and procrastinate. Yeah. Like, we need to bring back the Posca marker videos. No, you know what killed it all? I warned everybody, and I just, like, it makes me so not happy. It's the subscriber videos. That is what happened. Like, that caused it all. I warned everybody. I was like, guys, this isn't good. Obviously, I did one myself. But, like, these people doing these profile picture things, spamming them, right? Like, that is what destroyed. Like, we want people that just want to make good cartoon drawings that are, like, you know, super excited to get into it. But yeah, that's what changed. Yes. Honestly, he might have single-handedly destroyed the art community now that you bring that up. You've been busy with sports. Yeah, but like just in November of last year, I was doing insane. Holy moly, it's absolutely pouring outside. Yikes. Holy moly. I haven't seen rain like this in a while. Okay, so that's all the basic colors. Actually, I take that back. Because he kind of acted like he was doing it just because his channel got deleted, which I get, but since it did good, that's just all he does now. Yeah, but, it just doesn't, like, it's so, oh, man. Maybe I'll do, like, an art competition. Maybe that would help. No one's really done that in a while. We're just trying to think of ways to build the community. Because, like, remember when the community was so strong? I was able to, like, get an entire Minecraft server going with, like, 20 people. Like, that was insane. That was 2 years ago. But still, like, that's unbelievable. Can't even get one person nowadays to do anything. You really want to start back up? Yeah. A while ago, who started it and she got, like, no credit, and people like him got thousands of views, and he copied things down. Yes, that, I know her, who you're talking about. Everybody copies her. It's unfortunate, but she was like, oh, it's totally fine. And I was like, okay. Yeah. Once summer started, I would post, but I've been lazy. Yeah. That was peak art community. I know. How does, like, how do you do that? Like, how does that become a thing again? Right? Well, first of all, we need to get rid of these subscriber videos out of this art community. We need to start a new trend that isn't subscriber videos. Because there's some great artists that are just totally, that ruin their channels with these subscriber videos that could be making so much better things that would get way more views and do way better for them. Alright. No spamming, guys. I guess you didn't really spam yet. Okay. I don't know why, but I love making long forms. Like, I really want to be around Sharon of art, or kind of how ZHC is and Mr. Beast of art, but no one has been long forms. Plus, they take forever to film. You'd be surprised with long form. Like, nowadays, that's actually what people watch the most. Well, like, people watch a 50-minute long form video. It's really interesting. However, art is really boring, right? So, it's not like you can just go draw and consistently get 1 million views, because the process of drawing, like, you have to make it entertaining in some way, like either making it really satisfying, implementing like more of a challenge into it, but like, yeah, it's difficult. To make a good art video, I gotta spend money, but no, you don't gotta spend money. Like, outside of my camera, my computer, lights, and my setup, I spend like an average of maybe $2 per video is what it averages out to, like, if overall. The most expensive video I ever filmed was drawing on gold, which was like $50 for the, like, for an amount of gold that if you put it all in your hand, you couldn't even feel it, right? Like, there's basically nothing. So that was my most expensive video ever. Like, you don't need a lot of money to do crazy things. You just need the idea. Like, at least, like, I'm the type of person where if I have the idea, I find a way to do it. So you just need to kind of get into that mindset where it's like, yeah, I can make this happen. But yeah, long forms are very difficult, right? Like, you can't edit them on a phone, really. I mean, you can. I'm not saying you can't. even though I just said you can't, but you could. But you run into a lot of issues with lag and stuff, so that would be a difficult part. But then we have the community posting where I embarrass myself by wait, I feel like to make maybe I don't do enough community posts. Remember when I used to do a community post every day saying I was going to post a video and then I'd be like, whoops, can't get a video out. That was peak. That was peak. Absolute peak. I was doing a community post every day. I was doing polls and stuff. Honestly, the hardest thing is coming up with the idea and then executing the idea well, because I come up with decent ideas, but then I have trouble doing what I had pictures in my head. Yeah. That's really difficult, and that's like, that comes up a lot in my videos where it's like, for example, this next video that should be out Monday, maybe tomorrow. I had this visual in mind for the hook, where I was like, wow, this would be so awesome. And then I spent an hour trying to make it happen and trying to make it real. Like, you wouldn't even, like, you would be like, what? If you saw what I was doing to try to get it to look good. It involved the drill, drilling into a stack of paper, like, just some crazy stuff. But anyways, I ended up realizing that that was impossible to get it. Like, there was no way to get that shot with actual real effects. So then I was like, okay, well, let me try doing this in editing. And then I figured it out within a minute, and it looked realistic enough for me to, you know, put it out there. So I had like, all right, it takes a lot of testing, and you have to be willing to sit for hours and test things out. But I love doing that. You want to start, well, okay, here's the deal. Live streaming is only, like, it's really difficult if you're not talking, if you don't have anybody in the chat, right? Like, I hate live streaming when there's nobody here. Like, if you were in this chat talking to me, I would be dying. I would just be like, why am I live? I might just end it now. We're ending the live stream now. But I want a computer to edit as well, because my phone ain't doing it for me. Yeah. Whew, yeah. That was a great upgrade. CapCut on computers, like, oh, so good. It's the best thing ever. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like rubbing it in your face. That's hilarious. True, yeah. Because I have like 3 people in chat, and 1 being my friend, 1 being a bot, 1 is someone from the art community. Yeah, so the best thing, what I would do is go live like twice a day for a week and do it for like 30 minutes, and then you'll build a consistent viewership, and then, yeah, you'll get some people in there. That's what I've seen. That's what's worked pretty well. All right, I'm timing this person out. I don't understand what they're doing. Why is this taking so long? Put user in timeout. 10 seconds. Oh no, I already, you're kind of like a moderator or something like that. I don't know. It's almost like you can do that. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm not sure what that like blue thing is next to your name. They're back. Oh no. Alright. Oh, I hate this. these lines are way too wide. I've only got ideas and want to make videos, and next week I gotta do a week-long wrestling camp that goes 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So I don't think. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that's kind of what I was dealing with. I'm like, I want to get back to it, and then I just had a bunch of stuff going on for 2 weeks straight. So now I'm good. Now I'm gonna get back to it for the rest of the summer, and next year, and the next year, and the next year, and the next year, and the next year. But yeah. So God, man. Having a YouTube channel, like, makes you not want to do anything else sometimes. And it's like, come on. It's difficult to not be making videos for me. Yeah, it's difficult to get started on things. Yeah, you kind of just have to... You gotta have like a dream of what you want it to look like in the channel. You just gotta get at it and you gotta do it. And like, at least for a day, you just have to like be like, okay, today I'm not gonna think, I'm just gonna do, right? Like I'm just like, if I see something I want to do, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna follow through on it totally. And just know, like, you only have to do it for this day. But then you're going to realize at the end of the day, wait, that felt really good. That was nice. And then you'll hopefully do it again. But wait, I haven't even said hi to you. Welcome to the stream, the official Reaper. I feel like I recognize your channel. Oh, yeah, wait, did you change your name or something? Because I recognize these drawings, but I'm not sure if I totally recognize your name. Huh. Let me swap around the tip on this marker. Yeah, I'm known as just reused. Huh. It's kind of funny to me, but I don't know if this makes me sound like I have a huge entertaining and funny, because I know the sort of stuff I like, but I feel like other people just don't find what I... Here's the deal. YouTube has such a large amount of people on it every day. There's always like 1,000 people or more. I mean, way more than 1,000. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Like 100,000, 1,000,000 people that are gonna find the same stuff funny as you. So yeah, you just gotta post and you'll find those people. But I mean, the thing is, like, the thing with the YouTube channel is like, and this is like, like, it's so simple, right? It's like, yeah, obviously, like, that's the dumbest thing ever, right? Obviously, but like, you need to post videos on YouTube to do things on YouTube to get big, right? And you have to get them out there. So that should be the #1 priority outside of anything else. That should be the first thing. %90 of artists always use the name art in it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I do too, obviously, from, as you can see from my name. I just couldn't turn down the name though, you know? Like, it came out of nowhere, right? Like, my channel name used to be BHMG Art. But then I had this character, and then I was like, this character needs a name. And then I was like, oh, hey, Bart. Like, out of nowhere. I was like, Bart, you know, that sounds good. And then I was like, wait, Bart does art. And then I looked up Bart Does Art on YouTube to see if anyone else had that name, because I was like, someone's got to have this name. There's no way. And no one did. So I was like, what? So I got the handle, like, at this point that I was making my channel, like, everybody's made a channel on YouTube. Like, every name is taken, basically. So I was so surprised. I got it, and it's just like, you can't turn a name down like that. Yeah, and it works. The logo, it works. Look at that. This also came out of nowhere. I don't know how I came up with this, but it's genius. Like, I'm not even calling myself a genius, because I didn't do this because of skill or anything. This just came out of thin air. Right? Like, just the fact that it's able to be one solid logo, that is just, that doesn't happen often. Wait, no, wait. That's actually a good backstory. That's pretty cool. Oh, now I remember you, Rainbow Diamond Art. Now, I remember you. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. Holy moly. I think I remember that, yeah. But, like, the great thing is that a lot of people will just use any old font. A lot of people just use generic fonts on their banner, and then their logo is just, like, so basic. But this, it's like, it just, you know, it just works, right? This would be a great thing to sell in my shop. Just like Bart Does Art sign, 3D sign. Not that I have a shop. Your name is awesome. No, that's like a great name. I actually really like it. Oh no, I used to have the same gaming because my old dog's name was Midas. Yeah, I definitely experimented a little bit back in the day, like what channels I wanted to do. I tried to start a gaming channel, and I was like, I have no way of recording it in a good way. Then I tried a Lego channel and burnt out halfway through it. And then halfway through making the first video. Then I tried making a cat channel, burnt out doing that. And, you know, this is the only consistent thing I've had. This is my first channel I ever made. You can see the first piece of content that was ever created by me on my channel still up. Previously to that, like, I had never taken a video, pretty much, on a camera, right? Like, it's really cool, and that's why I could never abandon this channel. It's It's amazing. But my videos were terrible too, right? It's just like this country music with no singing and like these terrible drawings. How to draw a cat in 6 minutes, and then it's just like a time lapse of me drawing a cat. There's nothing how-to about that. We nearly got Bart Does Gaming. Yeah, well, it just doesn't work the same, right? Like, Bart... So, I do have a secondary channel. My only second channel is Yam in a Can. So, I have that. But, that would be my second channel if I ever had one, basically. It would probably just be extra clips off of my main channel, you know? This is really cringe to confess, but when I was... I would steal my mom's phone and, like, act like I was filming videos because my whole life... That's really cool. Like, I wasn't really like that. Right? It was just like, oh, wow, I'm an artist and I could make money making YouTube videos. That's cool, though. That's really cool. That is not cringe at all. That's awesome. I wish I was a little bit more like that. I mean, I was a little bit like that, but not to that extent. But hey, the only reason, the reason 99% of creators fail or, like, you know, fall off or whatever is because they quit. That's the number one reason. So if you just don't quit, you know, you'll get there eventually. You'll figure it out. It's a great thing about YouTube. Welcome Jackson to the live stream. Mainly because I was 6 and didn't know anything that was going on. It's funny. Remember asking my mom to be a YouTuber and she was just kind of like, sure, do what you want, and I filmed the Among Us video on an iPhone. Remember? I mean, that's pretty impressive. I remember getting so excited when I hit 100 subscribers. I was like, this is insane. What's going on? I'm famous. It's so over. I'm gonna get monetized next week. And then it took me another 3 years. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, you gotta find that old channel if you don't know where it is, because that'd be cool to go look at. Just never buy a YouTube course. Whatever you do, they don't work. Wait, I gotta say, imagine if every art creator, including you, were like gaming channels. That'd be hilarious. I bet there's some communities of gaming channels like that. Remember, I got like 100 subs and I was devastated because I thought that was so much. And I'd brag to everyone about it. Yeah, same. I was going around. There's this guy that I knew that had like 400, and I was like, look at this. Like, I'm gonna pass you. But I remember I was like, that's crazy that you have that many subscribers. There's no way. I was also thinking like, there's no way I'm gonna get that 400 subscribers. Like, what? Um, but yeah. Now look at where we are. I'm in this for the long game, guys. Right? I'm gonna be here for a while. You want to play Mecha Chameleon? Mecha Chameleon. 400 subs next, Mr. Beast. I'm basically pretty much the mentality. It's like KSI right now. I doubt you saw that interview, but he was like, because he quit whatever he was doing. I don't even care about him. I just saw like a reaction video to it and watched 5 minutes of it. But it's like, I'm going to try to, like, what's next? I'm going to go past Mr. Beast and do better than him. And it's like, you know, sure, all right. But like, it's just the way he said it, you know, like, just make your own videos. Don't care about him. Like, make your own videos really good. And just whatever. Yeah, everyone else was doing amazing. So, honestly, maybe that's part of the reason. Like, I think everybody got too many subscribers too fast. So then it seemed like everybody was failing because they were getting 2,000 views. Like, remember Flames Art, Chris Artfur, both of them subscriber videos. It's just Floppy Art, RDD, who is actually pretty new. I'm thinking of one. It's not. I can't get it out though. I can't think of it. It's like right there. I can see it. I can picture it. But anyways, yeah, lots of them. Peak art community was when Chris hit 1 million subscribers. Yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree. Maybe it's when AI started becoming a thing. Oh man, the amount of hate I have for AI is immeasurable. I just can't even. RED blew up and disappeared. Well, I knew one guy called Feli Creations who now is gone. I remember that guy. You disappeared too. Yeah. I don't know if there's many people that are still posting videos. PhiloArt's still posting. He's still kicking around. Alex Jamore Draws. What happened to that guy? He was my most consistent commenter ever. Like, he would comment on every single video, and then he just stopped one day. Oh, I'm sad. Can't be... Oh, yeah. I already read that. Yeah, I asked Floppy, and he also confirmed that he's, like, terminated or something. I don't know where he is now, though. I just need a good art community with people. Don't post the same, like, subscribe or we're in the drawing videos, and don't use AI. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is what we need, but, easier said than done. I'll try to see if I can get something going. I'll try to do an art competition, art tournament, or whatever you want to call it. That will get things going. Go around to all the people. Yeah, Floppy had the lemon. He'll just randomly pop up once every 6 months and copy me and then leave. So that's pretty cool. There's Raw Draws. He was Holden Draws. Remember Holden Draws? Holy moly. Forgot about that guy. The memories. The memories. Not all good, but that doesn't mean anything. It's nostalgia. That's what all of this is, all right? You want to get back to peakness. Yeah. You forgot about Holden. Yeah. But I think that's like there was controversy, right? There's controversy going on. There was, everybody was trying to, make the best drawing video. Everybody was doing their own art competition. We were all commenting on each other's videos. We were all going live together, right? It just all added together, and it was amazing. It felt like real stuff going on. But, without the controversies, it wouldn't have been as good. So, we need some controversy. Welcome. I already said hi, Jackson, alright? Jackson Morrison. It's like in the art community, you can go 4 ways. Either fade into obscurity, continue being someone in the community, or even be someone, or be some content farm who makes, a million ruined drawing videos. Yeah. That's 3. Yeah, there's a diss track. There was a diss track. Holy moly. That was such... Narian made a diss track. It's so good. This is... Man, I love that. Welcome, Morgan's Art. Welcome back. I'm coloring this thing in. You couldn't fit the 4th one. And then the 4th one is just me. Yeah. I feel like somewhat known in the art community, but not for my videos. I'm just known for, comments and stuff. Yeah. Oh, I mean, Emily's Fine Art, she's still around. AATYPZBT. Remember her? Thank you. But yeah, there's some just spectators, which would be AATYPZBT. She never made a video. Narian was kind of just a spectator. But they all made it such an awesome thing. Honestly, show up to some of Emily's Fine Arts live streams. That'd be a good way to start becoming known again. Peak Bart is when I did lives and everyone would show up. I know. What happened? What happened? That was right before I was doing really good, I think. Leading up to that. But I'm going to do daily live streams and hopefully that'll fix it. Where it's 20 people. Yeah, that's my favorite. I hate live streams where there's 100 people and nobody likes them. No, I'm not going to draw your profile picture if you subscribe. Yeah, she does a lot of digital animation things, I think. But yeah, hang out in her live streams. She goes live once a day, basically, at this point. I'm just remembering every time Holden copied me, I'd be like, stop copying me, please. And then I'd do a live stream. Now I'd do a community post. And then he'd be like, okay, I'm going to stop. And then 2 weeks later, it would start again. And it was the same thing with Raw Draws. And it was the same thing with everybody. Connor Not Connor was the most recent copier. Just remembered him. That was the most recent situation. The situation is insane. Studio feels like, yeah, of course, right? It's just, like, do it one time, get it over with, get some subscribers, and be grateful for them, and now make some good original videos, right? But it's, what I learned when people were copying me is that a lot of people really struggle to be original. It's difficult. I understand that. I struggled to be original too, but you really gotta try. But people will like you a lot more, right? Like, people still remember me, but they're not gonna remember Holden Draws or Rod Draws or these other people that copied, because, you know, you kind of just don't care about them. I mean, you might remember them, but just not as much, not in a good way. I remember Connor back in 2021. Has Connor, I don't know if he's been posting for that long. Maybe he has been. But yeah, he 1-for-1 copied 1 or 2 of my videos. It's just like, come on, man. But, like, the reality is, like, when I'm, like, telling these people, like, please stop copying me, like, it's not really affecting me in my views if they're copying me, but it is going to affect them long term. They are going to, they're going to have problems long term. But, yeah. Sound effects and... What? Wait. I will maybe do a video like the alphabet thing, but at least I know it's a spin-off of Nick's thing. But to be fair, I did ask him permission, unlike other people who copy things down. Yeah, exactly, right. And I mean, you gave me the idea and you gave me permission. I gave you credit, like, and that was a really good idea, right? Like, you got them in there, and you've had a few really good original ideas, I remember, in the past. So, oh, Nicholas Moraine. Oh, Maraski. Oh, sorry, I just, you know, just randomly remember these guys. The goats. Actually, well, they started the subscriber thing, so I don't know if that's what I would call them. The art nostalgia, so much good old videos. It's kind of infuriating how Connor just kind of grifting off your original content. Yeah, but I respect him though, because he, you know, it took a few tries, but he was like, okay. And he actually went and came up with a different style of art content. And I was like, wow, like, that's impressive. I've never seen that happen. Like, out of all the years I've been doing this, I've only ever seen people just copy me, come back 5 months later, copy me, come back 5 months later, copy me. Like, that's all I've ever seen, and then they quit. But I was really impressed, and I'm very happy that he did that. And that's going to be good for his channel. He ripped off me and Maraski subs, yeah. I do believe this one guy who he doesn't make, like... But I do like him. I low-key for his, it's like Howard. Oh, yeah. Harrison. I saw one of his videos earlier. I edited a long-form video for him before. Harrison Howe. There you go. There you go. Shy Guy Draws. I remember Shy Guy. I remember that guy. I remember them all. That dude. Yeah, he was original. Very original. He was the first time I ever edited a video for someone. Then I got a like full-on job editing for someone, and then I hated it, and then I quit half a year later, and then here we are. Oh no, I already. Were you in the live stream when I talked about the whole my whole situation with the YouTube program I joined? I think you kind of heard all about that. You don't know? Wait. You can't blame him. Okay, so basically... Okay, probably not then, if you don't remember. So basically, starting in December, I joined this program. Okay, I'm not going to say the name of it, because I don't want to get in trouble for any reason. But I joined this program from a very large creator. I used to watch him when I was younger, and the program is basically designed to grow your channel, right? You go in there, and you come out like 3x. Right, and that's what I was promised by one of the guys. He was like, yeah, that you could do that. We're going to do that for you. Okay? So it was a 6-month program. I paid. You would be like, what? If I told you how much I paid, you would maybe collapse because it's so stupid, right? But you have to understand, I was like, well, I trust this guy. This guy is... like in leading up to it, I've been in like a $1 per month program with him where it's just, you know, but anyways, yeah, so like I trusted him. I'd been watching him for years. But anyways, I joined the program for a diabolical, second time I've said that word this live stream, a diabolical amount of money. And within 2 weeks is when I started falling off. Within 2 weeks of that. Only took 2 weeks. Things started declining. I was like, okay, it's just seasonal. It's going to get better. 2 months passed. It's even worse. 2 months passed. It's even worse. We're at the end of the program, and it's even worse. And it's so bad. And now, 2 months after, it's even worse. So, yeah, like, okay, maybe I got to talk to some cool people. Maybe I might have learned a few things, but it was terrible. Never, ever buy a program like that. Even if it's from, like, someone you've been watching for... Even if it's someone you trust so much that you've been watching for years, do not do it. Okay? Just don't. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. So yeah, that is why I fell off, basically. I've looked at everything, and I can see exactly the changes I made when they happened, and it all was things I was told to do. Right? And I trusted them. Why wouldn't I trust a channel and the team of a channel that had 22 million subscribers on one channel and 40 million total subscribers across all their channels? That makes millions of dollars per month. Why would I not trust them, right? So, yeah. But, shouldn't have. Biggest slap in the face of all time. Exactly. And if you look it up, there's no provable results from any YouTube program ever. Very few YouTubers I trust, like, yes, I may find someone, but I'm not gonna, like, go and give Mr. Beast my credit card. Yeah. Yeah, so, but hey, like, biggest life lesson I've ever had, really. You know, I put in multiple months worth of revenue. Well, I mean, the reason I justified it is because I had a really good month that paid for the whole thing and more. I had 2 of those months in a row, but like, it's like, I don't know why I did that, right? Well, I know why I did it, but I'm still recovering, trying to figure out what to do. And the problem is, like, I was doing so good, and then they make all these changes. They have you make all these changes, and, you know, every change you make, the further you get away from what actually worked in the first place. I'm not getting your credit card number. I don't want your credit card number. I'm not gonna, like, there's a reason I don't do sponsors. I haven't done merch. And I don't turn on donations in my live streams. I just don't. I don't like the idea of any of those things, and it's like I'm not gonna do, like, well, okay, I think merch could be cool. I think some people would love it, but at the same time, it's just like no one really needs it. But maybe eventually if I get enough demand. But outside of that, like, I'm not gonna do sponsorships because I hate watching sponsorships. I hate them with the passion. I've seen so many creators just be sellouts and have every video be an ad, every short be an ad, and I can't take it. And I'm not gonna do things on my channel that I wouldn't watch myself, right? Like, I have a friend that would beg for donations pretty much on live streams. I'm not gonna do that. Oh wait, I don't think I have donations off. I do have donations on. I'm sorry, I didn't say that correctly. But I don't have, like, ad revenue on these live streams. Another thing where you go, I kind of love my logo, so if I could slap it. But honestly, no one would buy it. Yeah. Yeah. It's another NordVPN and Raid Shadow Legends. Ugh. It's just terrible. Everybody just wants more money. That's like you would think, right? You know, once you have enough resources to do things, you can just make a cool product and not, like, and not make money off of, like, right, like with YouTube when you're starting off, just ad revenue. Like, that's not really hurting anybody. That's already it's built into the platform. But then these people that already have millions of dollars are like, well, now I'm gonna maximize revenue. I'm gonna get all the watch hours out of all these people, the most watch hours I can, squeeze them out of these people. I'm gonna squeeze all the merch out of this. I'm gonna squeeze all the products out of this. Everything, just everything, right? And it's like, why don't you just lean into just making better videos, and then the ad revenue will kind of make up for that. I just, like, obviously, but that's just the world we live in. People just see money and they're like, more. And I don't like it. I've seen many people that are like that. I've talked to multiple people that are like that. It's just, it's rough. It's rough to see it. Welcome Dark V Art to live stream. You think it's funny how, like, every big YouTuber has a candy now? Yeah. Why is a YouTuber has nothing to do with candy making? Exactly, right? You know, like, I think it would be really cool to do some sort of app. I have an idea for one. But I'm not going to make people pay for it. Right? Like, maybe I'll have ads where it's like, if you want to skip something, you can watch an ad. But I'm not going to shove them in your face. Right? I'm just going to... It's going to be an option. Yeah. So, anyways. I try to be the normal person in the art community, but to be honest, other really controversial, but I think YouTube, like, really gone garbage commentary channels. Mindless shorts channels. Yeah, the only reason is because it's like these people get like sucked into these videos and just watch through them all. Like, cause like with my videos, I struggle to get good retention, right? Because I'm like, I just want to make a cool video. I don't want to do these stupid retention hacks that everybody else does. Like, so I'm going to be going into a phase soon where I'm going to be working on my retention, trying to come up with like more interesting storylines. But it's just like, yeah. Obviously, I talk really fast, and it's like people are like, oh, like some people might think that's because I'm trying to get better retention, but I just talk really fast in my videos. It's how it's how I've always done it. It's part of my style. I'm not going to change it. But anyways, yeah. I'll never be able to understand why someone would rather watch an AI apple and orange get in a fight. Right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But the internet theory. No, I think there's plenty of people. But, yeah, eventually. If AI gets bad enough, it's just going to be AI. I said this in, I think, my last live stream, but it's just going to be AI talking to AI through people. It's going to be crazy. Because he's, like, and, like, 99% of people nowadays are like, oh, like, let me just, I wonder, like, how I should do this, or how I should reply to this person. They're like, oh, I'll go to ChatGPT. It's like, all that does is make you worse at doing those things. Because you're not getting the practice. You're just having someone else do it for you. We're all going to have to be left in the ground for some garbage. Yeah. No, it's very difficult to make good content and do well, but it can work out. Just these people that are spamming these shorts and like the clipping videos and stuff. Like, no one's like, I wish there were more clipping channels. Like, that would be awesome. I wish there were more of these spam videos that fill up my YouTube feed. But people are like, I wish there were more original creators on YouTube. That would be nice. But we just get more spam channels. Because everybody's like, oh, I can get rich quick. False. It's all one big scam. Not getting the best for stream so far. Yeah, I love talking about this kind of stuff. It's so crazy that about the future, like people being born right now are like born into AI being normal, news every day, which is crazy. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, it's crazy that people are being born into this. I hope it's not normalized to use AI from a young age for a lot of people. That would be really bad. But it's gonna happen. Like, it's gonna happen to some people. You can't really avoid it. Some people are just gonna be stupid and do stupid things like that. But you know what's gonna happen is all these people that are gonna use AI, they're gonna get picked out, right? And they're gonna be incapable of doing anything useful. They're gonna be incapable of being creative. They're going to be incapable of doing the most basic tasks. They're going to be incapable of having conversations and using their brain. And they're just going to, like, they're going to be working in fast food chains. Feeding the other people that are the same way. So, you know, just, you know, get ahead of the curve. You know, that's what I would say. AI fruits. I don't even know what you're talking about with that. So I'm scared. But I remember I saw someone, I saw like an AI logo. Like I'm starting to see AI everywhere. It's so funny. I saw like an AI poster for a company, and people are seeing like AI logos on trucks and stuff. It's like, what is going on here? That's so bad. WALL-E is gonna become real. I mean, it's already real in some states. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's already happening. Oh, okay, so that's white there. Yeah, I mean, part of it, some of it's over-exaggeration, I guess, with, like, what it could be like. I don't think it really will get that bad. But at the same time, it's like, it could if everybody is stupid and everybody just mindlessly trusts this thing and expects it to be able to do everything, right? But not everybody is. This has been an awesome live. I actually join on time and not when I'm halfway done. Yeah. Hey, anytime you join, that's good. I don't really care. As long as I have someone to talk to at some point. Okay. So close to being done. Yeah. Well, I did randomly. Yeah, I mean, it's so like, guys, I don't know if you've ever had the, I don't know, like, it's just, like, I don't know if anybody has ever experienced scrolling through the YouTube Shorts live stream tab. I don't even know how to find it, but you can find it sometimes. It is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's either you have this guy being like, donate now, or I'm gonna press the button, or it's like I'm gonna burn the dollar bill, or I'm gonna do this or that, or my finger's gonna get whatever from this crocodile thing. Like, or you just have the most terrible things ever. It's, would not recommend. I've been yapping so much I haven't focused on the drawing. It's really good. Thank you. It's not my best work, but it's something. I just gotta wait for this paint to dry. Yeah, I went and overlaid the reference picture onto this after the fact, and I figured out what was wrong. Like, this arm isn't wide enough. This hand should go down lower. This part should go down lower. But it looks fine if you don't have it right next to the other one. We have found out what's in this AI slop. I always get the people that are just like playing a loop or like appealing. Have you seen those, or like writing people's names down on paper? Oh yeah, I remember that. I've seen that before. I've seen the writing the names. It's funny. Not dry yet. But anyways, since there's no one here, in this live stream, I want to get your thoughts on tonight's idea. Or not tonight's idea. Monday's idea. Monday's video. It's gonna be which marker bleeds the most. I went to an art store and just grabbed literally every red marker I could find. I'll probably pick like 5, 6, or 7, or 8 of them. But yeah, that'll be cool. But yeah, what are your thoughts on that idea generally? That's the one where I couldn't figure out the hook. You'll see it. It's difficult. Off topic, but I just got my ears pierced like a month ago, and I was messing with it and just cut. Oh, that's rough. Oh man. I was thinking of creating some art YouTuber memes, but I struggled at it. Yeah. Which marker bleeds the most? It's just going to be seeing, like, which marker goes through the most, like, yeah, which marker goes through the most amount of paper. I like that idea. It's pretty simple. Like, it's been done before, I'm sure, but not in this format. Like, people have tested, like, how much markers bleed, but, yeah, no, not like this. People like the simple ideas. I did, like, what's the smallest drawing? And that video is now my most viewed video, and it almost has 40 million views within 2 months. So, people, yeah, yeah. I don't know why people, like, ears, okay. Yeah, and that's it. Have I seen the people get their ears? Well, we're not even going to talk about that. It's terrible. Anyways, guys, I'm very sorry, but this is going to be the end of the live stream. It has been a great live stream, guys. Thank you, the official Reaper 2, and Oh No I Arted for being around for so long and talking. I'll be live again tomorrow at a similar time. But this is the final result. It's okay. One of my better cartoon drawings, I would say. I think if it was a little bit bigger and I could have used the larger markers, it would have turned out better, but, you know, this is what we get. I don't know why I always draw so small. But anyways, thank you guys all for joining. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.